This is where I'm actually going to try to just go all in. Anything below that, I'm going to pull out my credit card, sell my soul.
Is why.
Hey, Crypto 101 here, back with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you why I am so bullish of the halving that's coming up. Alright, so as you can see, these white lines here represent the halvings that happen each 4-year cycle. From here, 2020, and our next one would be 2024, happening around Q1. Right over here, this blue price chart indicates the difference from the previous all-time high to its peak. And over here, it shows that on this 2013 run, we had a 17x gain, and on this run over here, 2014, we had a 4x gain. Right over here, that's our 2017 bubble, we had a 17x gain, and 2021, is this it? This is all we got, is a 3.5x, which is nothing like we had before. I understand there's diminishing returns over time, but you also have to factor in the mass adoption that's coming in with the likes of Google throwing in 1.5 billion into crypto, and Alphabet company, Google, is leading the charts here. They invested in Fireblocks, Dapper Labs, Voltage, Digital Currency Group. Main one here is Dapper Labs, as we know with Flow. They're releasing all the cards for NBA Top Shots. So it's happening. BlackRock here, 1.1 billion. Investing in Circle, FTX, Anchorage Digital. FTX always had a big bankroll. I could never figure out exactly where he got all his money from. His story was that he went to Asia and found a way to arbitrage, buying cheap Bitcoin and selling for more over here. It sounds risky, and is it really that easy? Because a lot of people could have done the same thing. But why is it him that he accumulates so much fortune in such a short amount of time? Right, so BlackRock definitely has their hands in some of the top exchanges, especially if they have FTX on board. Are they here to control the market? That's one question to find out. All right, so what else do we have here? Morgan Stanley, other big banking companies, Samsung, they're all over the gaming world. Sky Mavis, Animoco Brands, Goldman Sachs, Surtech, Anchorage Digital again. All right, so you have PayPal, Microsoft, Tencent from China, Citibank, Wells Fargo, LG, American Express. I'm not sure how else to paint a picture for you, but adoption is here already. It's starting. There's a whole list of companies, major brands like Nike, Gucci, Adidas, and way too many to name that's getting involved with NFTs that are not even listed in here. That's another whole other world that's already bringing in mainstream adoption. All right, so if you notice that all the brands, top brands like Nike, they're the one that control what people wear, the sponsorships they have from professional athletes, they influence a lot of the younger generation. So it's all evolving. It's happening right now, and we have to stay on top of it, you know, and keep informed of all this information, just like this Google investing 1.5 billion in crypto. Like, these news are going to keep coming regardless if the price goes down or up, right? So that's why right now is a great time to start accumulating as much as you can. Whether the price will go down further or not, nobody knows. Worst case scenario is you don't buy anything and we bottom. Or even if we go closer to 10K, which is an 85% drop from its all-time highs, right? Just like all the previous drop, if we get that 85% drop, it'll be somewhere around 10 to 11K, okay? So this is a safe zone for me. I feel very confident, very good about buying at these levels, accumulating here, taking my time. And if it does get anywhere closer to 10K, I'm already going to spill all my bags. All right, this is where I'm actually going to try to just go all in. Anything below that, I'm going to pull out my credit card, sell my soul, and just pick up anything I can with whatever money I have during this period, if it does. And that will probably be a flash crash that will not last very long, and you gotta have money set aside for that, so most likely might not even happen, but that will be the ultimate buying point. But it's too hard to time. I mean, that's only like the worst case scenario. Now over here we had COVID crisis, okay, and look, it dropped 50%, so maybe we might get the opportunity, who knows, to 10,000, but then anything less is kind of just, I don't think it's going to happen. I just think it's too good to be true. If we could buy Bitcoin back at 7,000, which is our 2017 average price, it's not happening in my opinion, right? So over here, safe zone for me to start accumulating. I feel good buying around here. I mean, hopefully it could go lower. I wish it could. I wish it could hit around here, 85% off, right? 10,000, 11,000, sure. For now, just to be safe, I'm just gonna take my time, cost dollar average into Bitcoin, Ethereum, all throughout here. At least I'm not buying above this blue line here, this upper half, which is not ideal. Actually, the higher prices is buying the top over here. Accumulating over here is actually perfect when everything's down. Keep things very simple, right? I'm trying to time the market. You only have about a good 1 year left before it becomes summertime 2023, so you gotta watch it. If you actually just sit on the sidelines for way too long, not taking any action, you might miss out on one of the greatest opportunities of a lifetime, because I've seen this cycle happen so many times where prices drop, influencers flip, everyone tells you that it's going to go lower, and then no one ever buys. All right, because we have so many opportunities that we could have bought during these levels, but nobody was buying. They kept talking about the government's going to take it down to 1,000. You know, I heard stories like that back in 2018, 2019, and it freaked me out. Right, but I had to keep a level head, and I knew that during these points is always the best time to start buying, doing the opposite of what the herd does. Just like all these times here, if you were to buy anywhere, it doesn't matter. I'm not even trying to get close to the bottom or time the bottom. It's a fool's game, to be honest, you know, because you can already buy. Actually, you could buy the top over here and still be fine at 1,000, right? Get it right over here, closer at 200 back in 2015, and roll with it, and I'll been fine, right? Any price here wouldn't matter. But my main thing is, it's only a 3.5x. This is nothing. You guys haven't seen faces melt off yet. You did not experience anything like that in this space. So I want you guys to know that it's going to happen again. So you got to take the time to start accumulating during these prices. The truth is, nobody knows what the price is going to do in this short run. All right, we only know if it's going to go up or down over a long period of time. That's what we're all banking on, and it's always been working out ever since inception of Bitcoin, crypto, and now NFTs. Right, so my target here after the halving, safely, I'll say about 120k. Right, so once you get around here, 120k should be piece of cake. It should be easy, because that's still nothing compared to what we've seen here, 17x, and this combined here, 75 to 80x. This is nothing. The real bull run is going to come. We're going to see more. This is nothing. We should get at least a 10x or 4x on next one, just to make this a cumulative of a 10x at the very least, which is already kind of weak. Even with diminishing returns, it would make more sense. All right, let's go take a look at altcoins and see how they are right now. That's one thing I'm kind of worried about touching right now. I wouldn't put too much into altcoins because they have more opportunity of flatlining, going down, consolidating for longer periods of time. They're more volatile. I only want to stick with the best assets, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, a little more stable. I'm not trying to make short momentum swings with altcoins. I mean, I would dabble in a little and cost dollar average into some of the best ones, Matic being one of them, which I already have a bag of. I do want to show you the charts on what all altcoins look like right now. They're all going through a phase of consolidating, and they're close to the bottom, if not at the bottom. This consolidation is going to happen for months to years. But in our timeline, if the Bitcoin halving is coming up, people will come back in. People will start chattering about the halving coming up, and the FOMO will set back in very soon. We have about one whole year left. If you can see right here, okay, we have one good solid year left to accumulate. Who knows what the price will do, and that's always what I base it on. No one can actually find the exact bottom or top, so you just want to grab a big chunk of it at a good price, and no better way to do that than to cost dollar average in and take your time here. All right, because worst case scenario is if you don't get your price at the 10k level, the 7k level that you've been waiting for, then you'll miss that entire opportunity over here. Once we get back above 30k, it's going to be hard to see it back down around 10k or below that. Even though it does reach that level, you know how scared you will actually be when it's around 10k, dipping down to 9 to 8. You will probably think it's going to go down to 6 or 5, right? So you guys will not even buy during that period. Most people won't. 13k is probably the best price for me in terms of where I feel like it could probably reach in the following months. For now, we should have a nice relief rally. This is a big resistance point right here at 28. That's one area I'm just watching for right now. And this is the next huge support level right here where I'm looking at. And this is one area where I'm looking at probably around 12k. This is where I feel like it's really easy to accumulate. If we do get further down, I will have some reserves for sure. for this area too. I'm definitely watching this closely to keep accumulating over this time, but I do need to space it out because we still have a whole year. This is one of the best indicators, the easiest one to use. Always rely on simplicity. This is all you need because every time that this hit the fear level mark, it was always a great time to buy Bitcoin throughout history. This is where it's at, fear. I wish we were actually at peak fear, but we're not there. We're kind of rebounding back and forth. And if you guys really believe that it's going to go even lower than this, please share your comments below and explain why. I would love to hear that side of the story too. You'll see for the next year, this is what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to continue to share the progress of what I do. And I just bought some Ethereum today. I'm going to keep loading up more as time goes. I already have some reserve to space it out. So that's my quick update on why I'm going to invest more and accumulate as much as I can during this bear market. Also, don't forget to subscribe, comment if you have any questions on this video. Also like the video so I know that you guys like these type of topics and I know what to provide when I'm making videos. Alright, thanks again and I'll see you guys on the next one.